40K Shades of Green by Liliqui, read by Akorlai. Warnings for tusk play, docket denial, grot tickling, and grot torture.
I looks myself in the mirror. My ears is all over the place. It's sitting crooked. That's the last time I scalped my zogging knife here, I tells ya. I throw my hairs to the ground. Sharptooth will just have to respect me for myself without me hairs. My name is Dirt Kicker, but they calls me Grot Licker. I swears I don't lick no grots. I crunch 'em all when they are being awful. That is safe for me trusty McFix. Worst little grot that ever crawled out the fungus can't convince me otherwise. Sharptooth is me boss. He's the biggest and the fastest, crumpetest boy in the whole squad. He's got a body that'll make a weird boy spore. Zog, he'd make me spore if he gave me the right look. Sharptooth got himself a met for our next fight. He's always looking for a fight. I like fighting. I like ducker. I like when the spores are flying and me ducker is hot. He's always hot. McFix is on me right-hand side. He's always right there with more ammo. Though I don't need more ammo all the time. Only when that thing... whatever. When the spirit is low. McFix is the respecter of me troop. They'd all offer me teeths for him. I never trade for all the teeths of the Empire. I once saw the little snot crawls right into the helmet of a crunchy Humie boy and slip out the dropper with his brains in his hands. He's a proper hook, more than half the boys I ever met. He's a bit weird though, has this thing for Humie tails. Most of crunchy Humie's got this weird front tail. He's making himself a necklace of 'em. Don't know why, but it makes us all a bit discomfortable. The pain boys says it's something called sympathetic pains. It's all a bunch of squig droppings. Sharptooth was me main concerns today. I has on me best loincloth, I polished me tusks, and he the kind of boy you want to have a grog with, share a cockpit of a mech with. I'd give him my last tooth, I would. Sharptooth gives me the coolest stare. Oh, I've seen the pansy knife hairs them give warmer looks. I brought me grot. They said your mech needs another hand, I says. I'm trying to be friendly, and the excuse keeps me closer to Sharptooth. We's got one of them chemistries. I'll back a whoa! He makes me feel that way. Me sporangium quivers just thinking about it. Sharptooth lets his hand out to me. I wants to grab it, hold it real tight. It takes me a minute to realise he's wanting me to hand him a wrench. I looks to my left and sees it, so I grabs it and hands it up to him. He grasps it with a firm and confident grasp. I know he wants to let it go, but the look he gives me is right terrifying. We lock eyes. I think we's having a moment, and he holds back and crumps me right in the shoulder. There's my boy, he says with a laugh. I know he's got feelings for me too. McFix is looking expectantly. He wants to get around to the work. Me own Kellican is his pride and joy. The snot is practically drooling to work on Sharptooth's Mechadread. He's seen better days. So's you won't be working on this heap of scrap much longer, Sharptooth says. My stomach tries to eat itself in my belly. Does Sharptooth not want to work with me anymore? I relegate myself to my solitary life of the weird boys in my head. I can't imagine Crumpy with anyone else. He must have seen the fear in me eyes, 'cause he crumped me hard in the arms again. 'Cause we's getting a coconut, or maybe a morconut. I goes the teeths together finally, he says. Sharptooth is a possessive boy. He never uses we, unless he means it. I looks to him. We's getting in a what? I ask, not believing what he's saying. Well, you's giving the most teeths, and I want to share that cockpit with me nastiest boy, he says. I can't believe it. Me, Sharptooth, sharing a cockpit. I can already feel the war coming off of him. It's gotta be pouring off of me. Good thing there's no weird boys nearby, or he'd be blasting the cab to dust. McFix giggles something fierce. His laugh makes the skin crawl. He can climb sheer metal like some kind of bug. He's climbing a dread, bolts is flying, hammering follows him. All the grots runs from him. They says he's too dead decayed to do his work. Look at him run, Sharptooth says, a grin plastering over his more like he's pleased as grog to see him work. He knows I wouldn't be letting a grot to just anyone. What you think is with that snortling, Sharptooth asks. I've had some theories of a while now. I think he's a grot made for a weird boy. Maybe he was crumped something good on his head when he was a little one. He don't talk much, and I took him to the Pain Boys to see what was wrong with him. The Pain Boy says he's claw-tastic, that if we just give him a claw, he'll be right proper hooky, I says. McFix scrambles out of the port and into the cockpit with a shriek of delight. Bolts fly, sparks and metal shavings clank till smoke billows to the tune of the humming engines. It's the most welcome sound I's heard in a while. He's laughing again. He's properly crumped another grot with summon. He rolls back out and down the dread and looks up at me. He's dancing from one foot to the other like he wants summit. Yeah, goes for it. You's a good grot, I says to him, and he runs off into the fray. BOYZ is avoiding him. They know he's trouble. Secretly, I hopes him fighting and living like he does makes more of him. Sharptooth heads off to the camps and shows me something. I stares off past the war towers and sees what he's wanting me to see. My inner gawk, or maybe morgue stares open, mouth and drooling a little. It's the orkiest thing I ever seen. It stands like at least a lot of boys tall. Shoot us, burn us, and scorch us lay around it as a team of grosses hefting the claw of the gawk or morgue hard to the body. Sharptooth turns to me. You like it? Didn't want to ruin a surprise, he says, as he lifts his chin up a little. The way the red suns is lighting him up, he looks like a proper knob. He's gotten bigger. I feel small next to him. He's ripping with the war. He'd only have to do it once. We'd all be in the fray quicker than I can eat a squid sandwich. He licks his lips. His lips is parched. I find myself looking at him transfixed. His tongue caresses his tusks, one at a time. They's some real specimens. I was to reach out and touch 'em, but I don't. That's crossing one of them lines that HUMIE's talking about. He noticed me looking and grins. My skin tingles. Wanna climb in there with me? He asks, pushing closer to me. I'm still transfixed by his tusks. He leans down closer. His breath is awful. Oh, I want to taste it. I don't move. It's a power play and I know better than to back down when a knob is in your face. Of course, I says. I want to do more than that. I want to press my body to his, feel him right proper. I want to feel his war as it comes out his throat. Wrap my hands around it and choke the sound as it comes out to keep it for myself. I shake the dot from my head. I've been crumped one too many times. He makes a fist and crumps me right proper in the shoulder. It's still sore from earlier. It reminds me that he touched me. Oh, I bury my feelings. I promise myself not to be one of them minute orcs, letting up my war before any of the crumping even starts. He leads me up the frame in a gorkanaut. Or maybe morkanaut. It's treacherous climbing up the frames, but I make it. It's all alone when we get up there. He's looking at me for approval. He already has it. Always has. Nothing in the Empire can make me lose that respect for him. Gork and Mork would be proud, I says, and he laughs. I don't know which one it is, but it's ours, he said, using that word again. We. He's as brutal and cunning as Mork ever thought about being. We climbs into the cockpit. It's small. There's only really rooms for two boys and one knob. It's a tight fit. Our bodies is touching. He looks down onto the camp below. Boys is mucking about, fighting, drinking. Oh, I envy them in some way. So simple. The complex feelings I has ain't right for an orc. Everything is shiny, new, untouched. Nobody's been in it mucking about. Not even fungus or squig pie crumbs on the controls. We hear angry screaming, we's looking for a fight. But metal clanging and laughter lets me know it's just a McFix in a killer can having a little bit of fun. He's got the zoomies, I says with a laugh. He's a right scamp sometimes, painted the back of me loincloth purple once. Won't mention the looks I got. Zog, he's got more than the zoomies. He's got the workings of a war, Sharptooth says. Sometimes I think he's only around for my grot, and then I realise that he could have taken McFix a long time ago. It must be me. Just as I'm thinking about that, a strong hand rests on my shoulder. The ring of me saw sounds. He's found a switch again. Gonna have to put one of them grot-proof switches on it. Sharptooth winces. I look. Some boy's lost a hand. We laugh heavily. A pain boy is somewhere zogging, drooling for the teeths for this. Sharptooth presses into me. Not like he can help it. The cockpit is too small. Wanna pull the knob, he asks. Boy, does I. Our look lingers a bit too long in me mind has to go really fast to snap back to the right topic. I meet his gaze. He's staring at the controls to lower the docker. It's a top-of-the-line mega shooter. My eyes meet the control, then Sharptooth. I wonder if I should take it. The moment, shooting off his new toy. But I could also imagine bullets in a gun, materialising, full of lots of exploding bits. His hand touches mine. It's big and warm. His fingers are bigger than mine. They squeeze my hand. I looks at him. His eyes is warm and inviting. They ain't cold like they normally is. They's full of meaning and the workings of a war. His voice grumbles in his throat. It's deep. So deep I could drown in it. I can feel you wanting to do it, Sharptooth says. It'll be the first doc I ever done docked out the gun. There's something sensual about it. It feels like the first is special. He pushes my hand, grasps it firm, and makes my fingers graft a dead man's switch. Something comes to life within the machine. I hears it whirring. Me finger pulls the trigger. Sharptooth looks mad. Mad as a weird boy, madder than McFix on 6 fungus beers. The crazed look in his eyes grows out of the softness as a rain of lead and death soars over the camp. BOYZ is falling around. Everybody's taking cover. The tension building in the camp is magnified as the hail of Docker stops. Some boy coughs. The camp of bad moods is somewhere griping about all the teeth they gotta lose from the damage. Sharptooth laughs. The boys at the grub hole is gonna get a right chuckle out of that. Hey, here's a joke about them bad moons, Sharptooth says. Yeah, I ask. A worried grot walks up to the bunch of bad moons and says, Is there anything okay? He says. We both is laughing. The whole world seems like it's ours from up here. They was just a few hundred boys when we landed on this planet 16 rotations ago. They infected it. We grew and we grew. Now the planet is all orky. There is nothing left to crump here anymore, and the call of the war is calling.